You were once a baby. You saw the world for the first time, cried, smiled, maybe even giggled. But today, you remember none of it. Not your first birthday, not your first steps, nothing. Why? This strange and universal experience is called infantile amnesia, the inability to recall memories from the early years of life, typically before the age of 3 or 4. But the reason why goes deeper than you'd expect. Let's explore what's really happening inside your baby brain. First, memory isn't just about recording images. To form lasting memories, you need to organize experiences. And for that, we use language. When you were a baby, you had no words. So you couldn't label what you felt or saw. This is mom. That was scary. I dropped my toy. Without those mental labels, the brain struggles to store those experiences in long-term memory. Imagine trying to write a book without an alphabet. That's what baby memory is like. The hippocampus, a part of your brain that builds and stores memories, isn't fully developed at birth. It only begins to function more reliably around age 2 and keeps maturing through early childhood. So even if something exciting happened when you were 1 year old, your brain didn't have the proper hardware to store it. It's like trying to save a file before the hard drive is installed. Here's something wild. As a baby, your brain was overgrown with neural connections. Too many, in fact. In the first few years, your brain starts a massive cleanup operation called synaptic pruning. It deletes unused connections to make space for more efficient learning. That means some of those early memories may have been formed, but were literally erased during the cleanup. There's also the issue of emotional depth. As babies, we experience emotions, hunger, fear, joy, but we don't yet have the concept of self. You weren't really aware that you were you. Without that sense of identity, it's harder to form autobiographical memories, the kind that say, "This happened to me." Some adults claim they have early memories, like lying in a crib or touching a toy. But studies show these are usually constructed later, based on stories, photos, or imagination. Real memories from before age 3 are incredibly rare, and usually fragmented at best. So why can't you remember being a baby? Because your brain simply wasn't ready. No language, an underdeveloped hippocampus, too many neurons, and no real sense of you. But those moments still mattered. They shaped your brain, your body, your future. They built the person you are today, even if you can't recall a single second of them. Maybe some things are meant to be lived, not remembered.